Hey guys, got another video for you today. It's a story of mine of when I was in this little neighborhood or whatever. I live in a neighborhood, woohoo. But basically, this is when I was still lived in the city, and this neighborhood kid, he was kind of a strange fellow, but like he did something that kind of crossed the line. Basically, what happened, or I'll explain it in a bit, but basically we moved in the neighborhood and he was kind of a kind dude, and I found out later is that once we got to know the family a little bit better, and this is the reason why why I don't like try and associate with my neighbors, because of these reasons. But basically this neighbor and this couple and their son. The son was kind of like, he had like, when you first met him, you think he's like really cool and everything. But I don't know if you know, if like some people were like, they have like I guess you could say, psycho personality. Anyways, let's say this kid Jared. Jared, he didn't, apparently from what I heard, he didn't have a lot of friends and he was homeschooled. And his dad was a cop, and his mom, when he was in school, he'd get picked on because his mom was hot, per se, like, still. And he started to come over, and then when I was home alone, he started to be kind of strange, per se, where he was wanting to come over more and more, even when my parents weren't home. And my parents had this rule at the time of where, I don't know if you guys had it, but of where if you have people over when we're not home, you'll get in trouble and all that jazz. And basically this dude, it was hard to explain with him, because he'd come over and then he'd start, like, he basically came over just because I had an Xbox 360 at the time with, this was right around when the first Watch Dogs came out, by the way. Amazing game. Minus the crappy missions sometimes, but amazing storytelling. Sorry. Nostalgia for me. But anyways, he'd always come over, and one day he decided to, well, I didn't want to be friends with him because he was kind of strange, because we're constantly talking about like COD and everything, and then eventually he'd turn into conversation as like, well, is there any very attractive girls that you do it with at school, and how would you do it with them? And I just looked at him as like, bro, I'm 7. I don't care about doing it with a girl. And if you're a 7 and cared about doing it with a girl, that's a felony. But anyways, he basically goes extremely into depth detail, and eventually he told me about a quote-unquote site that began with R and ended in tube. And he basically is like, well, if you want to learn about stuff like that, just show that. And me being 7 at the time, I didn't know what to do and everything. And so I was like, well, he wants me to see this, so I'll look at it. And basically, I had like this little tablet at the time. I didn't have a phone because I was too young at the time. My parents thought I was too young. And with the tablet, I searched up RedTube, and I was looking at it, and I was, being 7 years at the time, I was just straight fascinated with it. And I was so glued to it, I didn't hear my parents come in. And when my parents came in, they were like, oh, hey, what are you doing? And it's just, I don't know why I did this, but I took the tablet and I showed Mom. It's like, this is what the neighborhood kid showed me, and it just, you could guess what was on it. And my mom was like, "What are you doing looking at that? That's not for your age and everything," and just went into full mama bear mode. And like, she called the mom and was like, "Why did your kid show me this?" And it got into a whole thing of like, of how her kid can do no wrong. I was lying and everything, and which I wasn't. And my mom knew I wasn't, because she even heard some of the things the kid said. And I really hope he turned out to be a good person and not be in jail. But like, I wouldn't be surprised if he was in jail, because like, he had so many issues. Because apparently, his dad or whatever was having an affair with whatever, and the one day of like, we were setting up for a camping trip, and the dude, what was it? The dude came out and was like, "Oh, hey guys, how you doing?" and everything. And then he was talking with us, and and he was just like, "Well, my parents didn't want to go and wanted me to go out and hang a few, and so I'm gonna hang a few." And it's like, "No, we're going camping right now." And he was really insistent on wanting to go camping, so we eventually said no. And these parents, like, I'll just say this, if you're a parent that doesn't, pardon for the truck, there's an oil company in the next field over that's, I think, fracking. Anyways, apparently, basically, if you're the type of, like, I can deal with little kids and everything, especially even now, but if you're the parent that's trying to dump your child onto other people when it's not their responsibility, what the hell is wrong with you? If you're going to have a kid, at least take care of it. But anyways, found out later from the son was that every time they didn't want to look after him, they dump him on us, and he was so creepy. So creepy. And I don't know what the title of this video. I'll probably title it something along the lines is like, strange kid strange kid plus got caught watching stuff, something like that. Anyways, actually, you know what? Yeah, that's a fairly good title, not gonna lie. But I don't have COVID. Calm down. But anyways, I thought I'll do a little bit more of the playthrough, because I played through the entire campaign of Black Panther. But I really hope you guys like the video and everything, and I'll get back on the grind. I'll get back on that grind for you guys. And anyways, like the video, subscribe. And sorry if it's a little bit of a shorter video, but I don't want to quit it because there's still a minute left. But also, I'm going to create a Twitch that you guys can follow and everything. And I doubt anyone made it this past the video, but I have more videos on my channel that you can watch. And I've apologized for the audio issues in some of them, because I was just getting used to it and everything, but this is how I'm going to try and make sure that the audio sounds of me talking and everything. And give me feedback, guys. I would really appreciate it. Anyways, love you guys. Hope you guys have a good day. Stay safe, because there's a new variant coming out. And all right, guys, peace.